My name is Van Hampton. I'm President and CEO of First State Community Loan Fund. First State is a nonprofit community development financial institution. We support small businesses and community organizations throughout Delaware and southeastern Pennsylvania. Before we get started with the program, I just want to acknowledge our politicians who are here today. The Honorable Mayor Mike Brzezicki. And our third district councilwoman, Xanthia Oliver. So that being said, Councilwoman Oliver, if you can come on up and give a few remarks. Thank you.
Keep it short and simple.
Woo, that's cold out here. Oh, man. First, I'd like to thank you for inviting me here to share this wonderful announcement. No one deserves it more than this church organization, New Destiny. Y'all have no idea how much work and commitment they give to this community. I could go on and on about New Destiny, but it's too cold. For more than 25 years, First State Community Loan has distributed tens of millions of dollars, helping small businesses to get off the ground and thrive through Delaware and the region. And with today's announcement of this organization receiving $200,000 grant from Wells Fargo, First State is showing no signs of slowing down and running full steam ahead in supporting Black businesses and Hispanics. This news is encouraging for a number of reasons. Wilmington is in the midst of a major transformation and will force the rest of the state and the country to reevaluate how they view our great city. We're seeing new economic and neighborhood redevelopment efforts take off, and more people outside of Wilmington opting to plant roots here. So I'm pleased to say it's the kind of activity that lines up with strategic plan from the Wilmington City Council. And it's the kind of activity that we would not be seeing if it wasn't for investments like this one. So again, congratulations to First State Community Loan Fund for continuing the commitment and investment in Wilmington's businesses of color. On behalf of Wilmington City Council, we look forward to partnering with you for many years to come. So thanks again.
Well, good morning, everyone. I'm Lauren Tobiasen. I'm the Region Bank President for Wells Fargo, covering the state of Delaware and several counties in Pennsylvania. And I'm very excited to be here this morning. I've actually been with Wells Fargo for almost 30 years, and one of the things that I love about our company is our ongoing commitment to helping small businesses succeed. And we have been partnering with First State Community Loan Fund for over 10 years, and we've had the privilege of seeing firsthand how invested this organization is in helping develop strong and vibrant communities here in the state of Delaware. They understand the importance of making a deep, comprehensive investment in low-income communities. When it comes to small business creation and support, Van and the team at First State Community Loan Fund have really stepped up to the plate and taken innovative approaches to bring resources to the communities that need them most. At Wells Fargo, we do recognize that the communities that First State Community Loan Fund serves do face challenges, but none of those challenges are too great to overcome when they're met with strong leadership, dedicated resources, and committed partners. So that's why we are very excited to be here with all of you today, and that we've really been having a small partnership with First State Community Loan Fund. Today, I have the privilege of announcing our newest investment to help in the advancement and development of communities. As one of the nation's largest lenders to small business, and we have been historically, it's our belief that if we invest in small businesses in all communities, and if we help them succeed, it helps the economy overall and helps all of our constituents, all of our customers be successful as well. They gave me too many pages here to balance. So Wells Fargo does have a great program, which is Wells Fargo Works for Small Business Diverse Community Capital Program. This program was developed in the bank to help develop and lend money to diverse small business owners to support initiatives that increase access to both capital and to resources, and to help more diverse small business owners get the coaching and education and resources that they need to be successful. The resources that are provided through this program come both in the form of loan dollars as well as in the form of grants. So the bottom line is that we all, I think everyone here, is invested in helping diverse-owned small businesses succeed. So today I'm very happy to announce that through the Diverse Community Capital Program, Wells Fargo has awarded $200,000 to support the development of diverse small businesses throughout the state of Delaware. We're very proud to partner with everyone here. The good work that we're all doing would not be possible without the partnerships of, I'm sure, everyone who is here for this event today. So thank you all for letting us be part of this. And I am going to turn it over to our distinguished guest now.
When I lose my balance, I get nervous. I think, is this how it starts? I don't know. Thank you very much. It's so nice to be here. Honestly, we have, in the administration, we work every day, we work very hard to make our city better. And people always want to know what the strategy is, as if there's this little easy roadmap. There's nothing easy about any of this. It's everybody pulling together. And if you sat down and thought about an ecosystem, that's what we're trying to build here. And that ecosystem requires that people in our community feel that that what goes on here and the investments here are theirs too. And people who are involved. When we talked about the benefits of doing this, I will tell you that the great benefit is it makes our city so much healthier. And so you couldn't have picked a better partner than First State. Van does an outstanding job. They're really a go-to source for people who have great ideas, great imagination, great work, but don't have access to capital that many other folks have in this world. And so you couldn't have chosen better. I know you've just done a great job in selecting First State. And all I can tell you is we are grateful to our partners in the business sector. We're grateful to our banks. We're grateful to Wells Fargo for what you do for us, because if we don't have good partners, it's just not going to work. Government can't do it by itself. There's also something kind of spiritual at working together too. So the good you do is more than just writing a check. It just means that we're all in this together. And when we forget that, I think we see our larger society start to fall apart too, and we're not going to let that happen here in Wilmington. So thank you very much for your support, your effort, your kindness, and your generosity. And Van, thanks for the great work you do. And you couldn't have selected a better place than right here at New Destiny too. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Aziz Weeks. I'm the Executive Director of the Destiny Community Development Corporation. And thank you all for participating in this event on this blistering day. And I think it's a testament to all of our excitement around this opportunity that's being presented. Our chairman, Apostle Thomas Wesley Weeks, he would have loved to have been here today. He's traveling and out of town. But he sends his gratitude and appreciation for all those who've worked to make this day happen. And as well, he would have loved to hear everyone say how this was the best place, right, to have this event today. Destiny CDC is an organization that's been around since 1995, and its goal was to work alongside its community partners to improve the lives of its residents. And since moving here to the Northeast just over a decade ago, we've raised over $2 million to remediate a brownfield, the Wiley cork factory that used to sit on this property that was an eyesore and a health hazard to our community residents. We've assisted the court system in the state of Delaware in creating a path for over 1,200 residents to resolve petty court issues here in Wilmington and the greater state abroad. And most recently, we've joined hands with Westside Health to provide preventative health screenings to over 400 individuals and their families here in the Northeast community. Almost a year ago, we sat down with Van and began to talk about some of the ideas we had for the Northeast. And he began to share his story at First State Community Loan Fund, and under his leadership, we were all really impressed with what we saw, what we heard. But what really struck me was his vision that he had for the Northeast and the opportunities he wanted to present small businesses and entrepreneurs here. It aligns so well with the goals that we had as an organization around financial literacy and economic empowerment. We jumped at the opportunity to partner with First State Community Loan Fund, and we had our first event here back in the fall, and we had to turn people away, right, for this class that First State brought to our community. Over the years, our community has seen a growing evolution in the housing market, but I think it's fair to say that the economic impact that we thought would follow has been slow for us. Today, I'm happy to see the renewed commitment, first from our mayor and your leadership, from Wells Fargo, and obviously from First State Community Loan Fund. It is only through this balanced approach, right, of housing, economic development, workforce creation, neighborhood involvement, and municipal support that this can happen, right, that the Northeast can thrive. I want to thank you, Van, for your vision, and Wells Fargo for your belief, right, Mayor for your leadership. I'm excited to see how business owners, small businesses, and entrepreneurs, to see what they do to take advantage of this opportunity and to create and make Wilmington and this neighborhood a better place to work, live, love, play, rest, worship. Thank you so much, Van.
So one of the great things about going last on the program is that everything's already been said. I could literally just cross things off of these remarks that I made. But first and foremost, I want to thank Wells Fargo for your investment in First State Community Loan Fund. The funding that you provided will be used to strengthen our organization and also provide the capital that we need, in which we will relend in the community. So thank you very much for this opportunity. The Wells Fargo Diverse Community Capital Initiative sought out community development financial institutions like First State Community Loan Fund who target communities of color. Currently, about 48% of the loans that we make each year go to people of color. And what we're hoping is through this opportunity with Wells Fargo, we'll increase that to about 70% over the next 3 years. So our focus is going to be communities of color throughout the region. And our model is what Aziz talked about, is to find community organizations that we can partner with, we can reach out to, who have direct lines to the community, who will help us reach the people that we're trying to reach. When we met with Aziz last fall and we talked about this program, he assured us that they would the class would fill up and he would have people who wanted to come. And as he said earlier, we actually had to turn people away. So we're really excited about this partnership. And I think one of the most amazing things about this work that we hope to do in the Northeast and other communities throughout our region is that as we make loans in the community and we work with small businesses, the jobs that will be created in the community. Wealth will be built in the community, and that's very powerful. So, we're excited about this opportunity. Thank everybody for coming out, and there'll be more to hear from First State Community Loan Fund and the Diverse Community Capital Initiative and Wells Fargo as we move forward. Thank you, everybody.